Hey everyone, what is going on? Not sure if I'm putting this in the title or not, but what I'm about to show you, I'm super excited to even be able to hold and own because it's just such an odd thing for the Stratus. There's the box that it came in just today, and I have it secured up over here. Here we got it. This is a Pac West Super Touring Wing, dry carbon fiber, of the mounts and everything. See if I can get look at it. I'll try to show you a comparison versus the carbon wing I have now. This thing is super light, so I just hung it up on some rubber and stuff so that it's safe and out of the way. Because obviously I was kind of hoping that this gold would match the gold vinyl, but it's really light, so I'm probably gonna have to repaint it. I'm probably gonna do satin black, just because there's satin black here in the lip and stuff. But this is awesome. This is a version 1 wing. The version 2 wings that the touring cars had, there was like a bump here. But the cool story is how I came across the wing is basically a racer up in Canada. He messaged me on Instagram saying that he had a touring car wing, and he sent me all these pictures, and I got it off of him. And when it came in today, I knew that since it was painted gold, I've seen pictures of the car it was on before, because he said he got it from a guy in New York, but that wing was too big for his BMW, so it's just been sitting on a shelf for like 7 years. So now that I have it, I posted a picture up of it on the Stratus page. And the owner of the gold car that was from, that he sold to the Canadian racer who sold it to me, told me that he got it from Sweden on a super touring car registry sale page. And basically I know that there were, the Pac West cars that were in North America. Eventually, a few of them went overseas. I have a picture. I'll put a picture up all of them in a minute. But my guess is that it was a spare part, because when the Stratus guy who got it, that painted it gold, he said he got it. It was dry carbon. He got it from Sweden. And like I said, the North American touring cars, when that series was canceled, those cars that, like the Donahue cars over in Chrysler has it somewhere. But some of the other cars kept getting raced on. So another one went over and went into the Swedish touring. So I believe this wing was a spare part wing that was never raced, but it was just there, because they're probably using version 2 wings, or they might have used version 1 and it was just a spare that they had lying around. But I think it's super cool to actually have it. I am going to be putting it on the car. I just got to get some hardware, and I got to get some stuff to plug up the 4 holes for the carbon wing, because this wing will mount like way back here on the flat part of the lip with just 2 bullet holes, and they're a little bit further in, like maybe like an inch in. So I'm gonna have to plug these holes. Not sure I don't think I'm gonna look for another trunk. So I'll plug these holes, and with just some nice hardware, paint the wings satin black so that it goes with like the vents and this and the wings West Dam. But I'm super pumped to have it. I just love it. Let me get it off the shelf here real quick, and I'll show you what it kind of looked like on the car until I get everything to mount it. So there it is on the car. As you can see, the gold I have is a lot darker, so it won't really match. I'm not sure. I might get away with it, but I think it'll look better in black. But as you can see, it's just maybe about probably about 40 centimeters, 2 inches shorter than the Carbon Creations wing. And it'll probably sit about the same, because what's interesting is when I mounted this wing and made my brackets, I used this wing for reference. So both the top edge of this wing is 6 inches off of the top of the trunk here. That's 6 inches up. Same with where this is. So I think it's awesome. This thing is super light because it's dry carbon, and you can see some of the carbon in there where it wasn't painted, but it's been sitting in storage, so probably scuff it up and repaint it. Since it's dry carbon, I don't think you can see some of the uprights, but since it's dry carbon, I'm not going to try to sand it to bring it back to carbon, because if it was, you know, this style, it'd be real easy to sand it down and re-clear it, but I don't want to do all that. I'll just make it black so that it kind of goes a little better. But it is super light. I think the whole box with this and all the shipping was only like 12 pounds, so you know, you can imagine how much this weighs. And what's interesting is it only uses 2 bolts, you know, just one center bolt. So that should be interesting to mount it. I'll go over all the mounting. I'm gonna do some research, look up the touring cars, because there's some pictures I can see how well mounted, if there's any bracing and stuff like that I might need. But I'm super pumped to have it. I'm gonna go ahead and post up all the pictures here at the end of the video so you guys can check them out, of some of the touring cars with the wing, some of the aeroflow testing that was done on, I think it's on the model, and some of the history of the wing. So I'll show some pictures of where the wing used to be when it was in dry carbon on the gold car. If I can find painted ones, I'll use them. And that's basically it. I'm super pumped to have it, but I don't want to go through trying to mount it right now because the car is running. I did a little test drive yesterday, and hopefully I'll grab the GoPro and do a driving video this week, so stay tuned for that. So enjoy these pictures here at the end of the video, and until next time. All right, so here's the aero testing for those components. We have some photos of those wings on the number 8 car and the number 7 car. The number 7 also was the PPG car. I'll throw that photo up. And then not sure which car was, but this is the Swedish Touring Car Championship right here that the wing was on, and then here is one of the previous owners.